How to conduct a vendor security audit. Vendors are essential to your business. They help you optimize your offerings, digitally transform, and stay competitive. But this interconnected digital ecosystem creates cyber risk. One of the most effective ways to mitigate third-party risk is to conduct a vendor security audit before onboarding and intermittently throughout the contract term. But to truly uncover the security posture of your vendors, it's essential that you hit on the most pertinent questions and then supplement those answers with data-driven insights. In this video, you are going to learn how to conduct a vendor security audit. But before we get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. While working with a third party can save you money and help you operate more efficiently, it also creates vulnerabilities. Recent events such as the COVID-19 pandemic, SolarWinds cyber attack, the Colonial Pipeline attack, and other ransomware breaches have made vendor-related risks abundantly clear. These events have impacted millions of businesses and their third parties, regardless of industry, company size, or country. A vendor risk assessment, sometimes called a third-party risk assessment, is a process that helps companies choose and monitor their business partners. During this process, you identify and evaluate the potential risks of working with a vendor. Then you decide whether the rewards of the partnerships would outweigh the risks. This decision is based on your organization's unique policies, procedures, mission, goals, and needs. Conducting vendor risk assessments can be a long and tedious process. However, failing to do so could result in reputation damage, lost business, legal fees, and fines. If one of your vendors fails to comply with a regulation, such as data privacy or safety standards, your company will face consequences too. If you want to skip this entire video and get help from a qualified expert today, then click the link in the description below and register for a free account with CyberMarket. CyberMarket has a vision of helping all businesses looking for trustworthy, background-checked, quality-reviewed professional services consultancies to find a marketplace for their needs. Step 1. Compile a list of vendors. The very first thing you need to do to assess the security of your vendors is to go throughout your organization and make sure you have an accurate list of all your vendors. Chances are good that no single department has a comprehensive list of your suppliers. It may be that someone in IT or HR decided on their own to use a particular vendor or system and never mentioned it outside their department. Step 2. Create a risk assessment framework. Successful audits begin by establishing an audit trail. So before reviewing third-party vendors, companies need to create a vendor risk assessment framework and methodology for categorizing their business partners. The operating model, or living documents that guide the process, includes vendor categorization and concentration, based on a risk assessment that uses an approved methodology. This includes aligning your unique objectives with the vendor services and communicating your reasoning to decision makers. We recommend implementing the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, which helps businesses of all sizes better understand, manage, and reduce their cybersecurity risk and protect their networks and data. Step 3. Identify types of vendor risks. Before you can begin evaluating third parties, you need to know all the types of risk you could face when entering into a business agreement. Covering every unique risk category in this video would take too long, and depending on what your business does and what you're hiring a vendor for, some risk categories may not apply. Step 4. Assess each product and service. Third-party risk assessment should actually consist of two separate assessments, one of the vendor as a company, and one of each product or service you intend to purchase from them. A company-level evaluation shows you the risk of working with the vendor. On the other hand, a product-level evaluation shows you the risk of a specific product. Evaluating both the company and the product gives you a full picture of potential risk. This can help you decide whether to start or continue a business relationship with them. Step 5. Get help from the experts. Chances are you aren't a subject matter expert in every type of vendor risk. However, to get a full picture of the types of scenarios you could face and their levels of risk, you need to have a pretty high level of knowledge. Sign up for a free account with CyberMarket for help. You can find experts that know the day-to-day risks and can assess a vendor's potential risk at a deeper level. Step 6. Make a plan. After you've decided to work with a vendor and determine their risk level, it's time to make a unique risk management plan. Make a plan for how your organization can manage or mitigate each potential risk posed to it by the third party. Then, if disaster strikes, you can respond quickly and reduce any damage done. The plan should include risk scenarios and specific response tasks, including the name or role of the employee responsible for each one. When creating your risk management plan, enlist the help of experts from CyberMarket. Just as they helped identify potential risks for the assessment, they can provide insight into how to prevent and handle these risks. So that's how to conduct a vendor security audit. If you don't have someone on your team who is well-versed and knows what they're looking at, what do? Well, you have two options. You could leverage a third party to assist with the assessment process, or you could only hire vendors that undergo a thorough, vetted third-party audit. CyberMarket can come alongside you in this process. Our global marketplace can provide you with pre-vetted cybersecurity consultants to help you navigate the vendor management process. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.